with educators and service providers and nonprofit leaders and students and state leaders, and we're thrilled to highlight some opportunities. I also am wearing my gold tie and my Long Beach State pin because the Long Beach State men's basketball team in about an hour will participate in the tournament, the NCAA tournament, for the first time in more than a decade. So we're really excited. Go Beach. Today we'll be hearing from Chief Service Officer for Governor Newsom, Josh Friday, and we'll be announcing many opportunities that we have to serve our communities across the state of California. We'll also highlight the incredible pathways that we're creating here in Long Beach for students and for residents to give back to their communities while gaining transformative work experience by joining the California Service Corps and the numerous programs here in the city of Long Beach. As civic leaders, we have to prepare our next generation of young leaders to participate in the workforce of the future by providing them the skills and the opportunities and the experiences they need to secure good-paying jobs that offer dignity and stability. Now, during these challenging times since the pandemic, young people need meaningful workforce opportunities more than ever. Young workers are grappling with a rising cost of living that makes housing less affordable, puts the dreams of home ownership further out of reach compared to generations before them, and they're dealing with soaring levels of student debt that are locking thousands of students out from life-changing educational opportunities. And that's why it's so important that we in cities build the resilience of our future workforce and prepare them with the experiences necessary to take on the nation's most pressing challenges, from homelessness to economic inequality to climate change and to community safety. Preparing the next generation for the challenges of the future requires that we begin building our leadership pipelines right now here in our communities. And here in Long Beach, we aren't wasting any time in building a bench of the best and brightest public servants and civic leaders that our city has to offer. As a partner and a host city for the California Service Corps, we've welcomed dozens of service members in the Long Beach area who are actively supporting frontline communities impacted by climate change, who are tutoring and mentoring local students, who are addressing food insecurity by connecting seniors and vulnerable residents to vital services. And we're doubling down on expanding local pathways into public service within careers within the city of Long Beach. Just a few months ago, we launched the Long Beach Public Service Corps. It's an innovative paid fellowship program developed in partnership with Pacific Gateway and California volunteers and led by my office as a part of this inaugural fellowship cohort. 50 exceptional college students and recent graduates from Long Beach City College, Cal State Long Beach, and my alma mater, Cal State Dominguez Hills, are currently getting hands-on integrated experience working across more than 10 city departments, including 2 fellows that are placed in the mayor's office. These fellows are passionate about making a difference in our community, and they're getting a unique opportunity to connect with leaders and network and learn directly from city leaders and department heads. The fellows are participating in a series of professional development workshops, trainings, site visits across departments that will help them to prepare for long-term public service careers in the city of Long Beach and puts them on path toward permanent careers with the city of Long Beach. And we're currently advancing a proposal, an exciting proposal that would modernize, I'm going to hold on for this plane, and we're also putting, I'm going to wait. All right, it's a little better. I think it's ricocheting off of some of these buildings. So we're currently advancing a proposal that will modernize our city's hiring process by creating new hiring preferences for participants of the Long Beach Public Service Corps and the California Service Corps program to make good-paying public sector union jobs in our city more accessible to graduates of these programs. And so voters will have an opportunity this November to vote on preferences for Public Service Corps and a college promise style preference with our local educational institutions. And for me personally, this is a life-changing opportunity to come and work in the city of Long Beach. I was 26 years old when I first started my career as a staff member working for Councilmember Steve Neal in North Long Beach. And personally, no one in my family ever worked in government, so I didn't truly know what to expect coming and serving in your own community that you lived in. And despite the challenging nature of the work, the bonds that I made with my peers and community members while working for the city is what drove me to continue to serve the city, and always treasure the pride and the dignity that comes with being a member of the Long Beach City family. And I believe that public service is a gift that we should continue to share with future generations. Long Beach is making good on the promise of keeping the doors open for future generations of public service, because young people deserve this investment that we make into them, as it's a sure investment into ourselves and into our future, because a job with the city, a career with the city, leads to a secure retirement, leads to better outcomes for your family and for your children. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. And I want to welcome up our partner in service, California Volunteers Chief Service Officer, Josh Friday.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor, and thank you for having us here in your beautiful city of Long Beach, California. It's so fun to be here and wonderful to be here, especially on today. Today, that's about a day that's about hope. It's about hope for Long Beach, and it's also about hope for the state of California, which is why we're so grateful to the Mayor Richardson's extraordinary leadership on public service. What Long Beach is doing around public service and creating opportunities for people to serve is just leading the state and leading the nation. So we appreciate your leadership, Mr. Mayor. We also appreciate all of our partners here. Long Beach State, an incredible partner of California Volunteers. Thank you for being here as well and representing. And many of the nonprofits and organizations we work with throughout the state, including Meals on Wheels, who is here today, and the dozens of other organizations throughout this community that we get the chance to work to. And the reason that we're here today, the reason that we're so excited about the opportunities that are being created is we live at a time of division. We live in a time when people feel isolated and disconnected from each other, and at a time when it feels like we're losing trust in our institutions and, most troubling, in each other, which causes us to question or maybe even doubt whether we can accomplish big things together. And so the fact that we're here today to talk about these service programs that are bringing hope that we can connect in our communities again, hope that we can solve our biggest challenges, and hope that we can create the future workforce of our state is wonderful. And what we're doing at California Volunteers, we think, is special. And what is happening here in Long Beach is special. It is creating a way forward for all of us. And so we are so proud to be announcing that now, through the California Service Corps, an effort launched by Governor Newsom to unite Californians, to bring Californians together in communities to serve and to create economic opportunities for the next generation. We are now recruiting over 10,000 paid service members here in the state of California. Hundreds of those positions right here in the city of Long Beach. And these service members are doing really meaningful work. They're tutoring and mentoring in our low-income schools. They're providing climate action and leading and organizing communities around protecting us from this existential crisis of climate change. They're supporting food insecurities in our food banks. In the coming year, the over 10,000 service members will be serving nearly 5 million hours of service in our communities. And it's significant that we are recruiting this many. It's significant because Governor Newsom, the state of California, Mayor Richardson, we are sending a very clear message. And that's, we need you. Every Californian, every single one of you has something meaningful and important to contribute. And now, because of the California Service Corps, because of the Long Beach Public Service Corps, we have opportunities for almost everybody to get paid to serve your community. How cool is that? We are investing in you to create change, to create the kind of change that you want to see, that you can be a part of, and we are investing in you. And now we just need you to step up. We need you to go to caservicecorps.com and find an opportunity, whether you want to be a teacher and join one of our AmeriCorps programs, whether you want to take and be involved in climate change because you're passionate about it, or be involved in the clean economy, you can join our Climate Corps. If you're a student, including an AB 540 Dreamer, and you want to help pay for college while creating change, join College Corps. Or if you're a young person looking to launch a career while serving your community, join our Youth Jobs Corps and our Public Service Corps program. So we have opportunities for almost everyone, and we want you to step up. And you don't have to take it just from me. that we are helping heal our communities and connect our communities while also creating real economic opportunity. We have several members of our California Service Corps that are represented here today that you're going to get a chance to hear from, hear their inspiring stories. Pero primero hago en español. Hoy anunciamos que estamos reclutando más de 10,000 miembros de servicio pagado que son parte de California Service Corps. Estamos reclutando cientos de miembros pagados aquí en Long Beach y puedes ganar dinero mientras ayudas a tu comunidad. En el año que viene, estos 10,000 miembros van a servir casi 5 millones de horas, ayudando en las escuelas, tomando acción climática y apoyando a los bancos de comida. Este programa es un beneficio para los miembros, para toda la comunidad y para todo el estado. Y para todos, el mensaje del gobernador Newsom y del estado de California y el alcalde de Long Beach es que te necesitamos. El estado te necesita. Y ahora tenemos oportunidades para casi todos, incluyendo a los Dreamers bajo la ley AB 540. Solamente hay que visitar caservicecorps.com y hay una oportunidad para ti. Gracias. Now we have the chance to hear from some of our very, very inspirational and motivational Service Corps members. First, we're going to hear from Crystal Vega, who is a Long Beach Public Service Corps member serving right here in the city of Long Beach. Let's welcome Crystal.
Good morning, buenos dias. My name is Crystal Vega, and I use they, them pronouns. I have short black hair and blue bangs, and I'm wearing a black blazer and a gray turtleneck. As an openly queer, non-binary, second-generation Mexican-American professional, I'm especially proud to call myself one of the Long Beach Public Service Corps Fellows. During my fellowship placement, I am learning and working alongside the Office of Equity in the City Manager's Office, under the incredible mentorship and leadership of the Equity Officer, Alana Grant. I'm currently in my second semester of graduate school at Cal State Long Beach, go Beach, where I'm pursuing a Master of Public Administration with a concentration in urban affairs. This fellowship is an incredible opportunity to apply what I'm learning in the classroom to projects and programs that make the city of Long Beach a more equitable place for all its employees and residents. The Long Beach Public Service Corps Fellowship supports my own career transition as I navigate moving back to the public sector after 4 years working in social impact within the entertainment industry. Quite a pivot. This opportunity for learning, growth, and mentorship is unlike any other, pairing workshops with the city's leaders and projects that shape the future of this city. The Office of Equity and the City of Long Beach have given me a warm welcome and matched me with projects that mirror my interests in community engagement, training and facilitation, and data analysis. I'm excited to support the city's internal transformation and racial equity work, language access program, Long Beach Justice Fund, and accessibility programming. I firmly believe there's a place for everyone in government. Opportunities like this fellowship open doors, creating a pipeline to the public sector and calling young people into a lifelong career in public service. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Really well done. Thank you so much. Thank you, Crystal. We're going to hear a lot of Go Beach today, as we should. Next, we get to hear from Cassie Perez, who is a second-year College Corps member here at Long Beach State. She is stepping up for the second time to serve her community. Let's welcome Cassie.
Good morning. My name is Cassandra Perez. I'm a proud Chicana from San Diego, California. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm a third-year psychology major with a passion for bringing communities together. This is my second year serving as a student fellow in the College Corps program at Cal State Long Beach. During my first year in the program, I served as a program intern at the Roundhouse Aquarium in Manhattan Beach, where I educated the youth and public on marine organisms and their habitat. This year, I was matched with the May Center's Growing Experience Urban Farm in North Long Beach, where I served as an agricultural science intern tasked with engaging residents in sustainable farming practices. This year, I'm also serving as a leader in the College Corps program. Specifically, I am the College Corps Student Ambassador for the CSULB program. I also participated in the College Corps Leadership Academy at CSULB for students serving a second year. Additionally, I'm assisting with event planning and the recruitment of students for the next cohort of College Corps. And finally, I'm spearheading my own project in which I'm reaching out to current and previous student fellows to gather feedback to improve the program for future cohorts. My experiences in the College Corps program have granted me several opportunities to build authentic connections with the people I work with, including fellow interns, students, elementary schools, teachers, seniors, veterans, low-income families, and all the inspiring people who run the nonprofits that host College Corps Fellows. I learn something from every community that I work with, and I cherish every new interaction and relationship I form. Participating in the College Corps program and assuming leadership roles has been transformative. It has greatly boosted my self-confidence, and I now know I can do whatever I put my mind to. It has also helped me hone my personal sense of purpose, which is to be the kind of person that my community can trust, rely on, and look to for support. I want to spread messages of hope by letting my community know that there are people who want to help and that they deserve it. College Corps has given me opportunities that I was told growing up I would never get, and all I want now is to return the favor by bringing resources and accessibility to others. Thank you, and go Beach.
Thank you, Cassie, so much for bringing hope to this entire community and for bringing all of us hope, which you do every day with your work. Next, we get to hear from one of our California Climate Action Service Corps members. Climate Corps is a statewide program that was launched a few years ago by Governor Newsom. It has now become a model for several states around the country. And recently, President Biden has announced creating the American Climate Corps based off of this model. And now we get to hear from one of our Climate Corps members serving right here in the city of Long Beach, from Sammy Doozy. Sammy.
Hello, thank you so much for having me. My name is Sammy Doozy. I'm currently a second-year Master of Nonprofit Leadership and Management student at the University of Southern California. Sorry to break the Go Beach streak. Bye, Don. And I am also a California Climate Action Corps Fellow with the City of Long Beach, Office of Climate Action and Sustainability. The work I do with the office includes outreach efforts to educate our community about our programming, tending to the native habitat at Willow Springs Park, facilitating neighborhood tree planting events, and partnering with local organizations like Youth Leadership Long Beach and Long Beach Public Libraries to lead workshops that aim to collectively expand our knowledge of and passion for our natural landscape. This fellowship is meaningful to me because I get to work alongside members of my community to steward for climate action throughout our city in a way that is equitable, accessible, and impactful. I get to lead nature walks and share my knowledge with others. I get to learn something new every day, whether it's the botanical name of a new blooming plant or how to create a task in Microsoft Planner. I have seen through the efforts of the Office of Sustainability the hundreds of other California Climate Action Corps fellows across the state and the many local organizations I have had the opportunity to partner with, the overwhelming passion for grassroots organizing, for climate resiliency, for cultivating a more livable, resilient, thriving place to live. I have learned from this fellowship that the only fulfilling career I would have is one where I am able to collaborate with those around me and mobilize others to care directly for our natural environment through tree planting, native habitat restoration, and any other way we can. Thank you so much.
All right, let's hear it for these incredible young people stepping up to serve their communities and take on the climate. You know, I'll tell you, local governments are having a difficult time hiring. But if we just look inward to our own communities, we should have no shortage of talent in our own communities. And that's what this is really about. So I want to thank Josh Friday and on all the young people who spoke today. Next, I want to invite up our Workforce Development Department Director, Alisa Munoz.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Alisa Munoz, and I'm the Acting Executive Director for Pacific Gateway Workforce Development Bureau with the City of Long Beach Economic Development. Thank you. Economic Development Department Workforce Bureau. I am also a CSULB graduate, so go Beach. I am delighted to join you all this morning as we welcome our colleagues from California Volunteers and highlight the Long Beach Public Service Corps Fellowship. The project, with generous support from California Volunteers, has allowed our youth services team at our new employment center, Future LB, to coordinate with our Human Resources Department and academic partners, Cal State Long Beach, Cal State Dominguez Hills, Long Beach City College, to place 50 students and recent graduates in departments across the city, including the city manager's office, the health department, technology and innovation, economic development, community development, the police department, and across all 9 city council offices and the mayor's office, exposing them to career opportunities in public service. Identifying and selecting our inaugural 50 fellows was delicate and nuanced. In less than 2 months, our Future LB team, in partnership with HR, created and disseminated an application and scoring rubric, deployed a strategic outreach and marketing strategy, collected and reviewed 326 applications, interviewed 70 candidates, conducted matching and networking activities, and after much thought and consideration, selected 50 individuals to participate in the fellowship. The team also conducted orientations for direct supervisors, providing an overview and goals of the fellowship, shared engagement expectations, as well as the project's unique payroll and evaluation processes. Since the fellowship started last month, the fellows have been engaged in bi-weekly series of professional development workshops that provide a glimpse into critical functions of city governance, such as accountability and ethics, equity, community engagement, innovation, crisis management, and public safety. Additionally, the fellows are provided the unique opportunity to learn from the mayor and exchange ideas through his fireside chat series. Affording young people these types of opportunities is critical. Over the last years, specifically as we emerge from the pandemic, there has been an increased level of youth disconnection and from employment and education, exasperating feelings of anxiety and concerns over self-sufficiency, economic participation, and the ability to afford and live in Long Beach. Through the Public Service Corps Fellowship, the city has created opportunities for exposure and connection and forging a clear, easy-to-navigate path into city jobs for young people from diverse backgrounds and communities. I firmly believe that the fellowship can serve as the framework for the engagement of local graduates for years to come. On behalf of Pacific Gateway, I want to express my appreciation to the mayor and to the various city staff members serving as program supervisors. Each of you is fulfilling a mentorship role and shaping Long Beach's future by training its new leaders. And of course, a special thank you to California Volunteers for making this work possible. And if I can add, just please stay tuned for the next public service application opening soon. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for being here today for this really exciting day. The California Volunteers, with Governor Newsom, in partnership with the City of Long Beach and Long Beach State University, as well as dozens and dozens of organizations throughout this community, are creating thousands of opportunities for Californians to serve. And now we just need to get the word out. So please tell anyone that you can to go to caservicecorps.com, sign up for a paid position to create change in your community. We need you. We want you to step up. We've created an opportunity for you to step up, and now we just need to get to work. So let's all sign up. Let's show the power of service to create economic opportunities and to heal our communities, and show that we can do this together. Thank you all for being here today. Hey guys, that was good, right? Yeah.